Hi, it's Barbara Rose. What an honor it is to see you here. I am so excited to share this video with you, how to receive immediate answers from God, Source, Higher Self. If you have a lack of inner peace at any time, you can receive immediate answers. I want to just share with you a tiny little bit of background. When I was told that I would be bringing through answers from God via writing and in speech, the man that told that to me, Bill Burns, I thought that was insane. I'd never heard of anybody who could receive answers directly from God. I didn't even think it was possible. So, to make a very, very long story very short, I took out a pen and paper and I started writing down my questions from the bottom of my heart. And words started flowing into my mind in the form of an answer. So I started writing down the words verbatim that were flowing into my mind. And when I'd reread the answers that I received, I had a whole new perspective on life. I had a whole new perspective about the situations I was writing about. I was able to transform my lifetime of low self-worth and low self-esteem, relationship issues, financial issues, bringing through so many, over 30 books, just changing and transforming and integrating the answers I received. This is your birthright. It is already built into you. This is your sixth sense. We were lied to when we were growing up in school, being told we only have five senses. That's not true. We have six. The sixth sense is the strongest sense of all. That's your gut instincts, your intuition, that still small voice that flows into your mind that says, go here, go there, call this person, don't go out tonight, it's raining, stay home. Whatever the guidance is, we all get inner guidance. That's how we receive higher guidance, as the wisdom flows into our mind. But the amazing, coolest thing about this process is when you take out a pen and paper and just from the bottom of your heart, you write, Dear God, or whatever name you personally use, Source, Higher Self, Creator, Holy Spirit, whatever it is, it's perfectly fine. From the bottom of your heart, you just write down the questions that you have. Write some form of thank you, love Susan or your John, your name, and then just take a few deep breaths. And you're going to notice words flowing into your mind in the form of an answer, and you just start writing down every single word verbatim. And don't change anything, don't censor anything, write down every single word that you receive. Your handwriting is going to be bigger, messier, and sloppier. And the higher reason for this is for your confidentiality. So after the receiving the answers comes to a natural finish, and it'll just stop. You have to go back and reread the answers you brought through that you wrote down 2 times, so that you'll always be able to make out the words, because your handwriting is going to be different. If you just reread it 1 time, you'll be able to make out most of the words. If you don't reread it at all, you will only be able to make out a few of the words. So you've got to reread the answers that you receive. If you are trying to transform deep-rooted issues, like with me, it was self-esteem and self-love, because I used to hate myself. I used to bring through the answers, post them on my website on borntoinspire.com. And I would log on to my own website and reread the answers I brought through from God to help me integrate what those answers were, because it's a process sometimes of personal transformation. Many times, and a gazillion times, you'll receive an immediate answer for an immediate solution of something that's going on in your life right now. And right now, it means for the rest of your life, whenever it is. It could be, Dear God, Source, Creator, Higher Self, what should I say to my loved one to resolve the conflict? Or how do I get over this situation that's been hurting me? Or whatever concern is weighing on your heart and mind, that's what you want to write down and ask for the answers and the solutions. See, God, Creator, Source, your higher self, loves you and wants you to have inner peace and answers, solutions, and transformation. This is a free, non-denominational process for the entire human race. I don't know why all of humanity hasn't been taught how to receive the answers directly from God. That's my life purpose, and it's a very deep, humbling purpose. because I have been through so much in my life, so many struggles, so much adversity, so many oceans of tears. And the only way that I was able to transform them was by receiving the higher perspective that I brought through and wrote down and reread those answers. And I had a whole new lease on life, a whole new view about the situation, answers, solutions, transformation in minutes. So this is the process. If you cannot handwrite for any reason, you could type. If you can't type or handwrite for any reason, or maybe you're blind and you can't read, you can close your eyes, and as the words flow into your mind, you can speak them into a recording device. And then when it comes to a natural finish, you stop and then you press rewind and play and listen to the answers you bring through. So you can do that as well. Just make sure your eyes are closed so that you don't have any distractions. So this is the nuts and bolts, the meat of this process. And it is for real. Now I have to share with you, when I started receiving all these answers starting in 1998, that completely changed my whole life. Started sharing it in the year 2000 with people, and it started changing their lives. I actually did really think that I was insane. I was like, at the time, I could have no one to relate to. Like, who receives answers from God? I never heard of this. I must be clinically insane. So yes, I thought I was insane, and it turns out that I'm not. But I did think I was because I had never heard of it. No one taught me this, and I just thought I was just told that I'd be doing this, but I wasn't taught how. So you might think you're making it all up. I did for 2 solid years. I was in a relationship and I thought I was making up all the answers, but they all turned out to be true. And then finally, one day, it was like a dam burst open. I received another yet prediction that came to pass, and my ego just gave way because my ego kept telling me, "Oh, Barbara, you're making this up. This is ridiculous. God doesn't answer people directly." Yes, God does. Your higher self, source, creator, whatever name you want to use, answers you directly as the words flow into your mind. So write them down. You can do this right now, right after you watch this video. Whatever is weighing on your heart and mind, whatever questions you have, whatever you want to transform in your life. You need answers. You need solutions. This world has been turned upside down by a pandemic. If you need answers, if you feel suicidal, definitely do a writing and ask God for the answers so you never, ever, ever commit suicide. This is crucial. I almost committed suicide, and I received the answers that gave me a whole new lease on life in 5 minutes. I have another video that's below that you can watch. I also want to invite you to join the private Facebook group, Answers from God, Source, Higher Self Communication, so that we can start exchanging and I could be just sharing with you about the answers that you receive. Then I will be inviting you to global live free teleseminars to go over the energy of your writings, to let you know, is it coming through you from God, source, higher self, or is it coming from your own intellect? Because there's a very distinct energy about it. It's coming through you or from you. I want to make sure you have this process down. It's really simple. It's really easy. Don't complicate it with the intellect. Just come from the bottom of your heart and soul. That's the connection. That's what ignites your connection so that you receive the answers. It has great meaning to you in the bottom of your heart and soul. So you're going to receive the answers, the solutions, and the transformation that you need within minutes. And it is mind-blowing. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. And it's free 24/7 for the rest of your life. So click on the bell to subscribe. Click on the bell to get notifications of the new videos. Subscribe to this channel. Post any questions you have below. And if you have a question, I'm more than happy. I would love to interact with you and answer your questions about this process. It means the world to me that you receive your own answers so you're authentically empowered for the rest of your life. So you don't have to ask people, what should I do? What should I say? Go straight to the source, the highest source in the universe. Go straight to God, because you are so loved. You are so cherished. And God, creator, source, higher self, wants you to have answers and inner peace immediately for whatever you're going through right now. And this goes for the rest of your life. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video helped you. I welcome you to the group on Facebook, Answers from God's Source Higher Self Communication. You can visit my website, borntoinspire.com. If you want to know deeper about this process, the book, If God Hears Me, I Want an Answer, is on Amazon. And also the book, Wisdom on the Other Side of Knowledge. That's much more of an intellectual read. If God Hears Me, I Want an Answer is a book that's much more of a spiritual read. So whichever is your preference, that's perfectly fine. But check out those books if you want more about this information. But I will continue to record videos and answer your questions. So if you have questions more about this process, please write them down, and I'll be more than happy to create more videos for you to answer these questions. I really, really hope that this video and this basic introduction helps you beyond measure. I care. I love you. I'm happy you're here. I'm so glad you're watching this in divine perfect timing to help you in your life. Stay awesome. Thank you.